Charges against Army Sergeant Bowe Bergdahl this morning could lead to a life prison sentence. The military accuses Bergdahl of deserting his post in Afghanistan nearly 6 years ago. The Taliban captured him. That led to a controversial prisoner exchange. David Martin is at the Pentagon with reaction from Bergdahl's fellow soldiers. David, good morning.
Good morning. Bowe Bergdahl was the only U.S. soldier missing in Afghanistan, so bringing him home was an important part of ending that war. Well, the war is winding down, but the legal battle over Bergdahl is just beginning.
The Army threw the book at Bergdahl, charging him with desertion, which carries a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison, and with misbehavior before the enemy, which carries a much stiffer penalty.
A maximum potential penalty of a dishonorable discharge, reduction to the rank of E1, total forfeiture of all pay and allowances, and possible confinement for life.
Bergdahl was held by the enemy for 5 years until his captors freed him last May in exchange for 5 senior members of the Taliban held at Guantanamo. Bergdahl's attorney released a statement in which the Army sergeant described the conditions of his captivity. Kept in isolation, blindfolded, chained to a bed, beaten with a copper cable, open wounds on his wrists from handcuffs.
You wouldn't want your worst enemy to be treated the way the Taliban treated Sergeant Bergdahl. And I might add, by the way, during those nearly 5 years, he made something like a dozen escape attempts, which it was his duty to do as a soldier.
Eugene Fidel questioned whether his client could get a fair trial after what he called a deluge of vilification.
You know, basically calling my client every name in the book, suggesting that he should be hanged, shot.
Former soldiers who served with Bergdahl and had to go looking for him after he disappeared felt the charges were justified.
What I see is that he deserted and there's no way around it.
Life imprisonment would be the best thing. Anything less than that, and I feel like it would be cheating.
The Army will now convene the military equivalent of a grand jury to hear the evidence against Bergdahl and determine if it merits a court-martial. That will almost certainly take months, since there are thousands of pages of evidence which the defense has not yet seen. Gail?
All right, David, thank you.